Alright everybody, today we got the superbike out. We're going to do an oil change. Alright Terry, I think we're going to have to hold it up and put the kickstand up temporarily.
Probably why they still put it on the bike stand usually when they do it.
There it is. That way so it doesn't scratch.
Bike's sure gonna thank you though. She's overdue.
Okay.
She's gonna be running nice today.
Yeah. New oil really helps. It makes it feel faster anyway.
I didn't tell you what happened. The shop I had it done at last when I got it inspected charged me. They charged $120 and they put semi-synthetic and said it was the best thing for my bike. I'm like, I don't know what planet you're on, trying to get rid of your semi-synthetic, but I asked for an oil change, but I didn't think I had to specify full synthetic. They're like, oh, you got the best of both worlds. I'm like, well, what world are you living on? He said the mixed oil is really good for the super bikes, the sport bikes, but I just don't think it's going to be better than synthetic. I think he was, and he charged me $120 too. That's synthetic prices. Like, what are you talking
synthetic,
about?
a lot of guys say go with it. I still put conventional in mine because I think these Hondas take forever to break in, and I just think they're better off breaking in.
The shop owner said these bikes are best with the 50-50, like the part synthetic. I don't know if I still believe it because all the changes I've ever done on it to the last one have been full synthetic from other shops.
I did some research. I've done a little research. I'm always looking at shit, you know. And a lot of guys say there's absolutely no lubrication differences
between the two.
But you have a ton of life livity. But to me, I'm not interested in that because I never leave oil in for very long. You know? Here's the moment of truth. This bad boy fit. I have my shoulder pans over at Joe's. How are we going to get short pants? Or raise the bike? Right now, so we're going to pop it up in here. I want to make sure we line it up. Boy, you're the same width as mine. Oh, she's a beast.
Good?
Yep, I think so. How's she feel? Hey,
Felt pretty sturdy to me.
even got a piece of aluminum foil. I learned that. Yours is
I was wondering what your trick was.
I forgot if it's a third generation or second generation, but those two generations, you need tin foil or you get oil on your exhaust manifold. You know, on your.
That's really smart, so you don't have to smell oil when you're on the way to the car show. I'm not oiling you guys out down the road.
Yeah, one guy said it's not a huge deal.
No.
See, I want to loosen that up first. Oh, we're golden now. See, I got my handy dandy wrench, but that cup wrench would be the tits.
That one plastic opens that up a lot.
Yeah, there's a guy that says he's done them without. Oh, that fucking come right out.
Without taking the plastics. Done them so much I could do them in my sleep and leave the plastics right on.
Yeah, the guy does it.
Still charge you
but with a
full
hot
price.
manifold. I don't know. I got gloves too.
Let me know if you need me.
We're good.
Just sit.
I don't usually wear gloves, but it'll be hot oil. You might save me just for a second. I have a little bit of spillage on my hand. Gonna be hot oil.
That's all you need.
So far, we're rolling, bro.
She needs a bath though. Not gonna have time for that today.
Got a hose right out there. Yeah, I cheese out. I use that. Oh boy, these are my wife's clothes. They're a little. It says one size fits all.
The condoms say too, right?
What's that?
That's what the condoms say too, right?
Yeah. Holy cow, it's hot.
We got a little tangle with Lancer Evil on the way here. Well, she was ready to be changed, wasn't she?
And it's not horrible.
Yeah, I have the new one here.
Nice. She's coming out. We're at the point of no return now.
Put this filter up twice too, so I didn't get this at Cycle Stop.
Oh, you got the K&N.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about those? They have the nut at the end.
Yeah.
The next time it's like way easier to do your change. Guys have mixed emotions about those. They say the Kawasaki one is.
I think the Kawasaki is K&N brand. I'm gonna have to Google that. So people are probably arguing and they're the same exact thing, but they don't, the Kawasaki doesn't have the bolt, does it?
Oh, I'm sure
The Cali one's
K&N's not gonna wash this up. There's like you got a little bag or something to put this in. This is worth saving. Just to not, you had to do an oil change in a desert island somewhere and you couldn't get a part. I'd save them. Yeah, see if you can feel, it's just the ever so slight. It's been crushed, peeps. That one looks a little smaller. Is that it? Diameter's right. I'm sure it's fine. That'll be my Honda one. Teeny bit smaller, but I'm sure it's fine.
Huh. I didn't know they do that.
Yeah, mine looks smaller when I put them. That looks almost like a Honda one.
All that matters is the diameter in the middle. That's crazy because they do link up.
All right, let's check this tinfoil trick out. Can you grab me that tinfoil? Oh, here it is. Let's see what we got here. That fucker is hot. Super careful. Uh-oh, here comes the FC07 noise machine. Noise machine. Oh, is they put a frame on it, dude? Ugh. Frame. Was that a shop did that?
This?
They say the frames aren't any good. They
Yeah,
have
they,
something weird in them.
I don't like
say
frame.
don't
I
use
never
frame.
use frame
No,
anymore.
I was telling him
Race bikers say don't use it.
they used half synthetic and full synthetic and charged me $130 for the oil change. And he was saying you get the best of both worlds, like both sides of the spectrum. It's best for the super bikes and sports bikes. I'm like, I've only ever got full synthetic before. It charged me $120 or $30.
It seems looks nice.
But what was it gonna do? It was done. You know what I'm saying? Give me my money back or take $20 off because that's expensive. But the
All right,
frame
kids. One thing. Never
look what I
forget.
got for.
Always look at that. If that gasket's on there, you're good. And then look at your plate. It should be silver metal. I'll tell you, more people have failures not from tightening this tight enough by having a double gasket. That'll screw your ass up worse than anything. A lot of guys dumping oil on the track.
K&N, that's a good one.
That's
It has the nut on it. That's the only thing good about it.
Right,
it
I
has
was
a nut
saying,
on it.
yeah.
That's what he was saying.
Oh, you know what we didn't do is open up your fill port. That's about
Give it a little venting. More will come out.
the building, bro.
It's good on the stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to. The bucket wasn't. I wasn't gonna do it, but the bucket was too short, too tall. All right, John, over your hands are
You
strong.
got to remember to take it off too.
Bike's roasting hot.
You got to set it down before you can get the oil.
How much torque for 06 ZX10?
I saw anywhere between 15 and 21, and most for this series are 22 pounds, which is a lot. That's what my bike is. I think 22 pounds is a lot, but you want it right. I say a quarter turn after hand tight. I'm
People
like,
lose these plugs. I wonder if I'm
I'm
putting my hand
seeing,
tight.
I'm
That
seeing
was
15,
tight. I know.
15 pounds on the second gen. I'm sure on the same on the third. 23 feet on the oil filter itself.
yeah, that's what I heard. That's why I wanted to check your manual, because I'll tell you what, you look online, there's a ton of. Is that an owner's manual?
I
or-
found the owner's manual. I'm gonna find it real quick. I have it saved in my like.
Oh, that's cool. I looked and everybody wanted money
06,
for it.
07 service manual is right here.
It's not that I don't love you, but I wasn't going to spend any money to download your bike's manual on my computer.
I would gave it back to you.
It is kind of handy to have. Well, so far an easy job if those clips go back in nice.
That's what I'm saying.
It is the little clips, huh?
Well, there's screws, and then
And
there's
then
a
the
clip in the
clips.
front. It clips together to the other side fairing, and then there's a clip in the middle and the back where they clip together. There's two. There's a little, just like yours, they push button up the middle.
Sure.
Yeah, this was the ticket, Joe. I didn't need it. Couldn't wait for it any longer. I wanted to make sure we could get that loose before I did the plug. That's a little trick too.
Yeah, I found the manual for this.
You look at the hardest part of the job, and if you feel like you do the hardest part first to make sure you can do it, don't drain all your oil out and find out you can't get the oil filter off. And you're hurting.
It's those freezer packs.
Nice.
They're nice freezer packs, medical grade.
Put it right in the freezer, Joe.
That's where it's going, yeah.
Look at what's in there right now.
Another pack.
Here's the manual. It says it's in 7. That's the actual manual. I found it. That's for free too. I found that just Googling that.
Chapter 7? Oh, these things gotta go a million miles. Yeah. Well, 651 pages. This is the service manual.
Yeah.
Those are always nice to have. The only problem with service manuals is, boy, it takes you half an hour to find what you're looking for.
Yeah.
I'm only on chapter 3. And I've gone 126 pages, chapter 3.
Oh, he's got it. Show you
How much
after.
horsepower?
581.
Nice.
Well, you're right. Drain bolt,
Those are just too hard to
15 pounds.
Yeah, I found a guy though. He did my
Oil filter, 23 pounds. Do you have that cup wrench, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, we got the K&N. We can do it off the nut.
So the form was right then.
That's what it says. But like the new gens are like 22 pounds.
Yeah.
Hopefully that nut will take it.
Yeah, that's what it says. Oil drain bolt, torque, 15 foot-pounds.
Yeah, that nut should take
That's
15.
it. You can see right on there.
That nut won't take much more than 15. It's just an oil filter. Just rip right
Mine's
off.
21, 22 or something.
Yeah, I don't think I would use the nut on a little K&N filter with that much torque.
It's 23. It's
23
It's
on
weird.
this
That's what mine was 19, and I went hand tight, and then I put the torque wrench on it, and it clicked right away. It's because it's a huge area. It's not as much torque as you think, because it's it's a thing this big. So it's spreading that torque out amongst that, so it's not like a little nut with that much torque. It's weird.
Mine wouldn't even click. It's like a car.
Alrighty, where's
put it
that?
on.
Let's get that K&N on there. It's got a little plastic seal on it.
I'm gonna write the date on it. I guess it's all. You can't see it anyway.
Well, yeah, take pictures of your speedometer, and then just remember that when you get home. I'm even thinking about getting a hard copy, going to Walmart and then getting a
Just
print.
don't take pictures
and
now.
putting it right in
Leave
my-
that key out of the ignition when there's no oil in it.
Right. I'll talk about the quickest way to throw away $5,000.
These K&Ns,
always say, oh, let me check the mileage. Rang.
the K&Ns are a pre-lubricated gasket seal on here, whatever you call it. But put oil on it anyway.
That's even better to get the K&N too. Because it's freaking lubricated.
Yeah.
It's like worth the extra $2 for that alone.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Because some people
So-
will dip in old oil. I only use the new.
Boy, I
fresh
need a
oil.
17.
Doesn't matter.
Just get that little bit in your new oil.
You know what else is cool about this, Joe?
Dip your finger in the.
Is that it's
I
the same.
prime it, too.
Look at these guys are brainiacs. For the K&N, all their filters they make, it's the same size as your drain bolt to reduce the amount of tools you need.
Yep, mine's the same.
Real brainiacs.
It's got a double supercharger on a V8.
Nice. How much they want for that?
15.5.
Yeah, but look at the mileage. Those are cars you don't want miles on.
89.
That's a lot for a performance vehicle.
Yeah, it's old. It's pretty much going to be a
It's expensive
serious
to
show
do
car.
shit.
Well, they're rare. So you
Well,
can't.
kids, don't do that at home. No, I'm kidding. Those pipes are boiling hot, and I just went for it. Little skin scold never killed anybody. Alrighty.
Like this.
So what do you think, Joe? 20 pounds? You'd be surprised. It's not that much. It said
I usually
23.
just go hand, once it touches, then go another full half a turn or whatever it says on the filter, and then check it.
What everybody says, but one guy goes, if you got a torque value for anything, do it.
Right? Might as well. I'd trust the manual. I'd go like 21 to 23 at least.
He says, don't be, he says, these will come
It
up.
is a weird thing. Too tight makes it leak, you know? Pinches the gasket.
Some things 21 to 23 would be too tight.
I don't know, guys. I guarantee that's tighter than I could have got it by hand. Where's my glove? I'll glove up for this one. What do I do with that other glove? You see it? Oh, there it is.
So I'll give it to you.
Yeah, these are welder's gloves. They'll save your ass a little bit. Oh, shit, you. That's way tighter than hand tight. I can't get it any tighter. And it didn't click. I don't know. Sheesh. Yeah, I'm only at 20. 20 foot-pounds.
Oh man, I missed the race. Elliot Logano almost got a fight after for Logano blocking him and making him lose. NASCAR's actually it's been pretty good this year. It's been
They need
interesting.
fights. It's the only thing that keeps it alive.
Yeah, that's the best part. And the crashes, like of course the crashes.
I don't know. I think I will with that. I'll tell you, it's tighter than the rat's ass.
If you're good, you're good.
We'll look it. We'll check it. If it's leaking.
What do you, the drain plug?
Yeah.
No,
The filter.
yeah, it's tighter than hand tight. I tried to get it in with my hand. I can't budge
23
it.
on here, but you said it was real tight, like you said.
I only set it for 20 and I didn't even click. I'm using a hell of a long extension though, and that can fuck you up too.
But it's set up to 21, so.
No, 23.
23.
Oh, 23. And you only got it at 20 and it didn't click?
Mm-mm. But it feels like I'm unbelievably tight.
That's how mine was. I put the wrench on. I guess it's weird with rubber, you know? I didn't get it to click.
Yeah, but you know it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, good enough. I'm not going.
Yeah, right.
I'm not going any
Don't
tighter.
over torque it.
You got that crush washer?
Locally, he killed that guy in
Crush washer?
Canandaigua.
The new one?
Yep,
Right here.
Fresh one.
definitely not the old one.
Well, no, I didn't know. I was gonna say I see the old one here. That's still
You know
weird.
what's
that
weird
it-
when I feel them? There almost feels like there's one side's a little more concave than the other.
Yeah, I use the flattest side against the block.
Yeah, that's what I kind of do too. Does make sense.
Man, this one definitely got crushed. This old one though. Did you see this old one?
Yeah, you can feel it. When
I'm
you
the
feel
guy
it.
that flips them sometimes too. If I'm in a pinch, I just flip it.
Did you reuse it?
Yeah.
It's probably what they did with that one, was it?
Yeah, it looks like he
That's-
flipped it.
That's what I thought.
That was a flipper.
No,
I can tell.
That guy charged me $120, $30. You can't put
I
a
can see.
$1.20 washer on my
I
bike.
can see that it's flipped.
That's what I was saying.
It would be flat on one side and not bolt. You
He's
can
like,
see.
might as well save the buck, even though I'm making $100 bucks.
And I never do it if I have one. I buy 2 or 3.
That's why they like. I've had people try to strip my plugs after getting oil changes done there.
I just don't go there anymore.
No, me neither. But
Well, in a pinch, it's just a
it's good for inspections. I use it for inspections all the
lick and
time.
stick. I go there for those.
Yeah.
Bring my Buick in there.
Yeah,
They
they
got a
lick
lot-
and stick my car.
No, they got a lot stricter. That's what I'm saying. They look over your car. I had to tow. I had a little crack in one of my tires, but the tread was good. He's like, this tire's cracking a little bit from sitting in my Benz. And,
I had my old Silverado there, and he wasn't even the inspector. It was just a kid checking my parking brake. He puts the brake on and then guns it and brakes it. It's like, dude, the thing has a 350 under the hood. You're checking the brake? Snapped it. It's like, well, that's just for the engine off on a hill, not seeing if the power of the engine can hold it.
right.
Freaking thing, I had freaking headers and everything on it. What an idiot. Should have punched them, but they passed it, even though the brake was broken at that point.
All right, bromine. So my suggestion is put 3 quarts in, and maybe a tinge of the 4th one. We'll see what and then start it. Look what the sight glass does. Overfilling these is a really common thing I hear. All right. So my suggestion with these bikes is go ahead and put the 3 quarts in, and maybe just a tinge of the 4th, and then start using your sight glass. I heard with the 3 quarts, guys were saying it's all the way full because there's nothing in your oil filter yet. It's 3.5 altogether with the oil filter. 3 with not doing an oil filter. I don't know why you would ever change your oil without changing the filter. So real quick, it's a 17 millimeter drain plug, and it was 15 foot-pounds for this year bike. What year's your bike?
06.
It's an 06. So I believe that makes it a 3rd generation. The 4th and 5th generation ones now, I guess they've done something different with the motor. It's like my little Honda. It's like 22 pounds of torque, which seems like an awful lot for a drain plug. My car is only 17. I've never heard of anything that high. And again, a lot of guys would be like, oh, I'm torque wrenching a freaking plug. But I mean, if you've got a torque value, why not torque it? What do you guys think? Just put the 3 in, run it, and then you start adding? Run it for like 15 seconds, or should I put a little splash in on the other?
What's it take?
3.5. But it says it'll be full when you look at it.
Yeah, all the way up.
Before it goes into the filter. It says it'll almost look full. That's what most guys are saying on the But you want to let this bad boy down? You want to hold it, and you know, you want to come this way with it. Kickstands down. Watch your feet. You know, you should kickstand on your foot. That would hurt quite a bit, I would imagine. Oh. The old paddock stand. Look at this exact diameter. I didn't have to change it from the Honda. No, it was perfect. Alrighty. Let's hold this bike. Boy, one nice thing I like about this bike is that it stays straight up when you're on the kickstand. My bike leans over so far, it's crazy. It's a real leaner, and if you're on a little bit of a hill, it really leans. Scared of the jeepers.
It's better in the wind to be leaning way over.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, boy, if that's clean. Yeah, I think it's full. All right, let me pull this up. Just
You gotta
Watch
sit
this.
it straight up to check, yeah.
Look at it now.
Yeah, it's probably not full.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, no, we need to add more.
Yeah.
I would add more now.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
All right, buddy. Let's
Good.
start this bad boy up. Check for leaks. Heaven forbid there's any leaks. I don't think there's any leaks.
Shot for leaks. That sounds good, huh?
Well, you do. That's
You
just
do. After getting the wrong oil, let's not say that.
See that?
There ain't no oil like that. Usually it's on for a second, then we'll light off. Sounds like it's running nicer. No oil already.
Feel it now.
But no, I can hear it already. It got rid of a lot of the fog, like the fog. Like the bad fog.
I like the part of the engine.
So there it is, peeps. Racing T4. This is what you use. This is what most guys use on their videos. I swear to God. This is
It all worked out, honestly. I got better oil than that guy for $30 less.
Well, the big kicker is just remember you don't want to use energy-conserving oil. Because what it is, it has additives that make the car engine run slippier.
That's what you
Like,
said. You said
but
a
you
bunch of them
don't-
is slipping like hell. What do you think? I'm ready if you guys are. I've been holding you guys up back. Well, we'll take a walk.
Okay, give it just a minute here. Let that drizzle.
Well, if that's what you want to do, I was leaving it up to you.
All right, Rich FSX 125 signing off. Oil change complete.